All right, good morning, everyone. We are live in Brooklyn, New York. This is right outside of White Clough Hospital, where a situation, we're going to find out the details about what happened. Let's see, let's get in. Smash the like button, share this up.
My name is Rob Solano. I'm the Executive Director, founder of Coup Action. We are here with all community members today. I want to kick it off to someone that has been always with us, has always stood with us, and will be coordinating the MC today to be with us. Give a big round of applause to our Brooklyn Borough President, Antonio Reynoso, please. Abolish! ICE! 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 Hands up! NYC! Hands up! NYC! Hands up! NYC!
Today we are here not solely in response to what happened a couple of days ago. What happened a couple of days ago is a symptom of a larger problem that we have with ICE in New York City. Over the last couple of months, we've been seeing a larger presence of ICE all over Bushwick, East New York, and Williamsburg. We're starting to see an increase of ICE presence. And what you start seeing their presence, you don't see more safety in New York City. What you see is them in hospitals bringing fear to people that are looking for health care, making people second guess on whether or not they want to be healthy, get service, be alive, or not go to the hospital because ICE is in there. That's what happens when ICE shows up. They don't make us safer. Over 10 years ago, we got ICE out of Rikers Island. And during that time, we had the lowest crime in the history of the city of New York in that time. ICE coming anywhere doesn't make us safer. Especially when we get rid of them, we get even safer. This logic that they have doesn't ring true in New York City. And we have to let people know that we will not accept ICE here. And we are a sanctuary city.
That's right.
We are a sanctuary city. So we don't want NYPD helping ICE in any way, shape, or form. We need to make sure that there's no opportunity where there's any collaboration with ICE and NYPD. We don't want any assistance. Don't hold their doors. Don't push them through. That's them. You are New York City.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
and
right.
in New York City,
That's right.
we take care of our immigrants.
That's right.
In New York City, we know their values.
That's right.
This is a city that stands up for immigrants.
That's right.
This is a city whose immigrant contributions have helped make it great. And we've been loud and clear about what we want and what we don't want. And what we don't want is ICE here. We've been fighting for a long time, to show people the amazing contributions that immigrants have done in this entire country. People that showed up, that work hard, that have no political capital, that don't make decisions at the federal level, that don't hurt anybody. You're hungry because they're cutting SNAP benefits at the federal level. You have no health care because corporations have taken over our health care system. You have higher gas prices because the people at the federal level want to go to a war that is unnecessary and illegal. Every harm and hurt and unsafe moment that you're in comes because of what the federal government is doing, what the Republicans and Trump are doing.
That's right.
Not because of what an immigrant that works hard in New York City is doing. So we want to make sure that everyone in this entire country knows that in New York City, we want to abolish ICE. In New York City, we say hands off of New York City. And we'll continue to show up every single time ICE wants to show their face, they're going to meet us every time. So I want to call up a champion that has done this work for a long time, that has made us proud, that has put immigrants front and center, and that has fought to make sure that we continue to be a sanctuary city. I want to call up your Congresswoman, our luchadora, Nydia Velasquez.
Thank you so very much. Thank you, the community, for showing up, for staying up. And this is the reason why we know that this happened. because the community came out to send a strong message that in this neighborhood and in New York City, we fight for immigrants.
Right.
And we fight for immigration reform because it's the only way that we could make whole our communities throughout New York City. What happened at Wyckoff is a disgrace. And it is happening everywhere, in large cities and small cities. And in New York, the message is clear: this is a sanctuary city.
Right.
And to ICE, if you come here, you have to respect city governance. Okay? And then I want you to know that as a member of Congress, we voted against the DHS budget because we said we are not going to fund ICE, who are acting unlawfully, arresting people without any signed warrants by judges. And then they are here like a police, a secret police force, unmasked cars and wearing masks, and no one can identify who is the secret agent that stopped you, that arrested you, that violated you. And let me make it clear, in this country, even undocumented people have rights.
Right.
This city is what it is because immigrants make it. Because immigrants work hard there every single day. I want Donald Trump or the Republicans in Congress to show us the numbers. What is the percentage of immigrants that are committing crime? It's one of the lowest compared to any other group. And then they want to say New York City and blue state. Look at the crime rates in red state, the highest in the nation.
Right.
So don't come to us and try to justify an illegal, unlawful intervention by ICE, arresting people that are lawfully here, green holders, people that are working hard to make this city what it is today. So we are showing up today, and we are showing every day. And let me say this, DHS budget passed almost 100 days after we rejected in Congress. And we Democrats say, let's pass a budget that will fund TSA, the power controllers, air controllers, but not ICE until we make the reforms that we are demanding, because they cannot continue to behave unlawful. And how dare you come to this city or any city in this country by violating our Constitution and trying to make the argument that you are arresting criminals. The statistic and the data doesn't validate that. So thank you very much for being here. ICE, get the hell out of New York.
Thank you, Chalona. And now we have an organization that was founded and centered around immigrants. And they were born here in Bushwick and in Queens. They were born here in Bushwick, and we're very proud of this organization that lifts up these stories. And protects these folks, and also that lets them know that they have rights in this country, that they are humans, that they're not what the Republicans and Trump want to portray them to be. And at the center of that is Make the Road New York.
That's right.
Yes.
Thank you. Good morning. My name is Natalia Aristizabal with Make the Road, and also with Hands Off NYC.
All right.
We're here today in front of a hospital, which for a lot of people and families means joy. Sometimes it means really hard moments, but nonetheless, it's a place that people trust. They come here to face some of the most exciting moments or challenging moments. And what we saw Saturday was a disrespect about what this space means for community members. New Yorkers, especially immigrants, should feel safe coming to a hospital and know that the first thing and the only thing that they're going to do is take care of them. When we saw police officers collaborating with ICE, that sent a clear message to immigrants that the NYPD is aiding and collaborating with ICE and the federal agenda, which should not be happening. These spaces have to be free of politics. They have to be a place that's safe for all community members. We also saw that some of the street vendors that were here Saturday were not here on Sunday. So it's impacting local economy, the places where the workers and people around here eat. And also, we had community members who were going out on Saturday night, and they told us that once they saw so many police officers, they were scared, they went back home, they were not able to contribute to the local economy and dine out. So what we need is a clear message that New York is a place for everyone, including immigrants. The hospitals are going to be safe, and that we are going to do everything humanly possible to protect them. Buenos días, voy a decir algo breve en español. Mi nombre es Natalia Aristizábal con Se Hace Camino y también con la organización Manos Afuera Nueva York. Estamos aquí al frente de un hospital porque lo que vimos el sábado es una violación a los derechos de las personas. Los hospitales son lugares donde las personas vienen a buscar salud, vienen a tomar uno de los momentos más felices de su vida o de los más difíciles, y lo que debemos de decir es que estos lugares tienen que estar fuera de toda esta agresión y decirle a la comunidad que pueden venir a este hospital y a cualquier hospital y que van a ser bien cuidados. Vimos que lo que la policía hizo fue mandar un mensaje de que ellos están ayudando a la agenda nacional contra inmigrante, donde están robando a las personas y se las están llevando. Y necesitamos que la policía no esté colaborando con ICE en ninguno de los lugares que son sensibles para nosotros. También vimos que los vendedores ambulantes no vinieron el domingo, o sea que esto está impactando a la economía local. Y por último, vimos que las personas que estaban tratando de salir a comer el sábado en la noche vieron tanta policía que les dio miedo y volvieron a sus casas. La economía local también puede ser impactada por eso. Así que vamos a mandar un mensaje de que Nueva York es una ciudad para todas las personas, incluyendo los inmigrantes. Hands off NYC. Hands off NYC. Hands off NYC.
Now, one of the champions of our local community, an elected official that was here that night, that stood the entire time to protect the community, always front and center, Councilmember Sandy Nurse.
Yeah. All right, good morning, Bushwick. First of all, thank you to the Borough President, Antonio Reynoso, for organizing this. Thank you to all of our colleagues who are here. And just to recognize some other folks, we have folks from Marita Davila's office, Senator Salazar's office. I hope I didn't miss anyone else. Thank you all for being here. Bushwick is very, very clear. We do not want ICE in our neighborhood. And not only are we saying it, we are organized. And that is why 200 to 300 people showed up here on a Saturday night at the drop of a hat to show up for our neighbors. We have solidarity and we are united on this. Second of all, I want to thank Wyckoff Hospital, all of the staff, our brothers and sisters in there, our nurses, everybody who works at Wyckoff. This is our hospital in Bushwick. This is the hospital that takes anybody. This is our public safety net hospital, and that's why so many people showed up here, because the idea that ICE was at this location was outrageous. This White House is spending billions of dollars on an illegal war. They are spending billions of dollars on detention camps where families that are separated are being held in outrageous, inhumane conditions, all in the name of public safety. But what about the safety of access to health care? What about the safety of access to high-quality public education? What about the safety of affordable housing that's safe and stable? We have to prioritize our community. We cannot be spending money on bombs and funding genocide and funding wars. We have needs right here in our community, and ICE ain't it. So I just want to thank everybody for standing up. I want to thank everybody who came out Saturday night. I want to thank everybody who is organized, who has gotten trained, who has learned their rights, who is telling other people their rights, and who is reporting ICE sightings. Please keep doing it. Thank you so much.
Councilmember Nurse, thank you so much for your leadership. Now we have another organization founded by immigrants. We call them the Church Doñas. Literally, Church Doñas got together and started an organization to fight for housing. That's what they were centered on. And this organization is still grinding away, making sure that we can give affordable and accessible not only housing but healthcare and education to the people not only of Bushwick but all of New York City. And I want to call up Churches United for Fair Housing. Okay, and it's Gabe.
Good morning. Sorry everyone for my voice. I'm getting over a cold. Good morning. My name is Gabe. I'm the Deputy Director of Civic Engagement Research at CUF. Sorry, I'm reading this off of reading this off my notes, but we're here today as a member of the Bushwick community to denounce the ICE activities that we saw at Wyckoff Hospital this past weekend and to continuously advocate for ICE out of NYC. ICE has only ever served to destabilize and debilitate our communities, and especially with what we saw over the weekend, where they surrounded this hospital trying to detain a man who was receiving treatment for injuries that they inflicted on him. It's reaffirmed for us they are a rogue, violent militia that has no place in New York City or in modern-day America. I would also be remiss if I didn't mention the clear collaboration between the NYPD and the ICE agents participating in their arrest caught on camera. The NYPD has no business aiding or abetting ICE activity in New York City, and yet time and time again, we see how they've repeatedly ignored executive orders and sanctuary laws to protect ICE agents over New York City residents.
Ask New York for all.
That's a clear, yes. That is a clear violation of the law and a sign of a clear lack of responsibility. We need to take immediate action to stop ICE activity in its tracks and to stop the NYPD from repeatedly collaborating with and protecting them at the great personal cost of the same New York City residents that they are supposed to protect and serve. I want to thank everyone for being here today. Also, thank you to CM Coffee Shop for hosting us and letting us use your power source very early in the morning. Brevemente en español, yo me llamo Gabriel, yo soy el subdirector de participación cívica para CUF, Churches United for Fair Housing. Estamos aquí luchando con la comunidad para denunciar las actividades que vimos aquí en el hospital de Wyckoff por parte de ICE, por parte de la inmigración. Están aquí amenazando nuestras comunidades y están aquí atacando un hospital, estaban aquí atacando un hospital, tratando de detener un hombre que sufrió, que estaba recibiendo tratamiento por heridos que sufrió por parte de ellos, por parte de los mismos agentes de inmigración. Y también estamos aquí para denunciar y parar la colaboración entre el NYPD y con ICE. Vimos este fin de semana que hubo claramente colaboración y que hubo una falta de responsabilidad por parte de las oficinas de la policía que estaban aquí protegiendo a los agentes de inmigración en vez de las comunidades aquí en Nueva York. Esto es horrible, queremos detenerlo ahora mismo, queremos detener los fondos federales para inmigración y queremos proteger nuestras comunidades aquí en Bushwick. Thank you, gracias a todos.
La migra fuera, 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 la migra fuera. Nosotros hemos visto lo que pasó los últimos días, que un grupo de agentes de ICE entraron a este hospital y tenemos que estar claros que esto es un lugar a donde estamos ahí para recibir ayuda, para asegurar que nuestra salud esté buena. Y si ellos entran ahí, nos hacen nerviosos, hay temor en la comunidad para salir, para uno cuidarse. Ahora una madre que está pensando si va a entrar a un hospital porque cree que está ICE ahí. Y tenemos que proteger a nuestra comunidad, asegurarle a ellos que Wyckoff está abierto para ellos, que ellos pueden entrar, que este hospital es de nosotros, no es de ICE. Y ellos nos van a cuidar a nosotros. Y es por eso que estamos aquí presentes. Ahora, I left the paper. I have it somewhere. Bueno, I know who I'm gonna call next anyway. Hay una organización que está organizando mucho de este trabajo. There's an organization that's helping with a lot of this work. that without them we wouldn't have the resources or know-how how to really make this happen. They're educating community to know exactly what their rights are and how to protect themselves. I want to call up Hands Off NYC.
That's right.
All right. All right. Hands Off NYC. Said, oh, yeah, he's next. Oh, I got him. Next, we're gonna call up somebody that is been in these circumstances. It's somebody that's in these buildings and understands the harm that happens when ICE is entering these buildings or harassing our immigrants here in New York City. I want to call Dr. Auerbach to come in and say a few words.
Thank you, Doc.
Sure, yeah. So, hi, my name is Dr. Steve Auerbach. I'm with a group called Health Justice for New York. And I'm here today as a retired physician who has the ability to speak publicly. I am here on behalf of my colleagues, doctors, nurses, other healthcare workers at Wyckoff and at every other hospital around New York City and in other healthcare facilities around New York City and New York State who are unable to speak publicly because of their current work and employers. I want to call on all other healthcare workers who are seeing this. Please look up Health Justice for New York. Get in contact with us. We're here in solidarity with all of us. And I want to call out to the people of New York City that the doctors and nurses are here to care for you. We are here to care for everybody with security and privacy and the quality of care that everybody deserves without any threat of violence while in healthcare settings, without invasion of privacy in healthcare settings. It used to be the case that everybody knew that a healthcare setting, as well as schools and places of worship, were sanctuary spaces. And we need to go back to that. And we need our healthcare leaders at the hospitals, at the Department of Health, at the state government, the private sector in healthcare to stand up and say that ICE has no place inside or around any healthcare facility. We need for them to step up. We have pleaded with the hospital and healthcare leadership, our professional academies, the administrators, the boards of trustees of the hospitals. Please take a stance for healthcare. As physicians, we have two obligations. As physicians, we have a duty to care, and we have a duty for no harm. And in order to carry out both of those duties, we need to have private, secure access to our patients when we see them. And that duty includes, in addition to the health care, includes being able to provide them with their legal determinants of health prior to discharge. There is no safe discharge to ICE.
That's right. Yeah.
It is an appropriate part of health care that we deliver to them their legal rights, their rights, that we get information from a patient to be able to contact their loved ones and to contact their lawyers. And this has to occur, and it is a legal and health ethical obligation that this occurs with privacy and security. And we demand that that same privacy and security applies for everybody who comes to the hospital. It makes it an unsafe space for everybody in the hospital, all of the workers and all of the patients, if there is an ICE presence. And so we say ICE out of healthcare, ICE out of New York. We ask that you pass the New York for all at the state level. Governor Hochul, I'm calling on you to pass New York for all at the state level. And we also have a Safe Access to Healthcare Act, which would be the second thing you need to pass. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes. So again, please contact info at healthjustishj4ny.org. You can contact me afterwards. We have guidances for the healthcare physicians, doctors, nurses, administrators. We have guidances based on what we've learned from our colleagues across the country, in Minneapolis, in Los Angeles. So ICE out of New York for all.
Thank you so much. I thought about it. Of course, this we've been seeing an increase in ICE agents all over Bushwick. It isn't just yesterday. And we've been keeping track of a lot of it, and we're trying to make sure we keep our community safe. So Community Board 4 right now in Brooklyn is at the center of this. And the chair of Community Board 4 is Roberto Camacho. You can come up and say a few words.
Yo, we need ICE to get the fuck out of here. Straight up. Straight up. I'm sorry. You know, I don't get paid. I'm not an elected official, so I can say what the hell I want to say. I lived in this community all my life. We immigrants made Bushwick. We made Bushwick. I've been here all my life and I've seen it. PD, I'm disgusted with you, PD. Inspectors, the A3, whoever assisted and abetted this guy and allow him to take over our community is disrespectful. You're supposed to be protecting us. You work for us. Our tax dollars are for us. The federal got their own budget, so let them deal with the situation themselves. NYPD should not be getting involved at all. At all. At all. They work for the city of New York. We're taxpayers. They work for us. They don't work for the feds. If they do, take the civil service exam and become a federal agent or whatever you want to be. But other than that, you're supposed to be dealing with crime here in our place, not allowing and protecting ICE from being there, taking away our families and our kids. That's a no-no. These people work hard here. All these immigrants work hard. You know how hard it is with the rent, and they're making a living, and it's hard, and they're out here 24 hours, 7 days a week, that nobody want to be, that nobody want to do. They do their job. So we need to get them the fuck out of here and let us do our job, and we're going to continue. Please, please, if anyone see ICE in the neighborhood, call your brothers and sisters and make sure that we stick together, all of us, and make sure that we protect our families. You know, if they have a warrant or if they have a signed warrant by a judge, it's different than them walking into your house and taking your baby or your kids. And allowing babies to cry while they're taken away from their mothers. This is the 6th and 7th time we've been dealing with this. It's got to stop. You got to stop this. And to all our neighbors, you need to vote. Remember, you need to vote. This moron's in office because a lot of people went out and swayed it the wrong way. I'm going to tell you the truth. I do not lie. So we need to get together, choose people that have our best interests in our community, and make sure that we can live in the place that we made. Because nobody wanted to be here back in the days. Now everybody wanted to come here. So we thank you. We love you. I'm here for you, inmigrante. Siempre, pa' siempre. Mira, yo soy boricua.
¡Pa' que tú lo sepas!
Que arriba los boricua. Thank you, Camacho. That's why we always need Camacho at these press conferences. It's the unfiltered. It's the unfiltered. Like that's the pain people are feeling in this community.
Yeah.
So thank you, Camacho. This is an organization. It's the first organization I worked for when I was 22 years old. Taught me everything I know about organizing, front and center, making sure that they're protecting our people. They're always leading on difficult issues that don't poll well today, but are always the moral compass and courage of the future. I want to call up NYCC and New York communities to change. ICE! 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 ICE!
My name is James Ennis. I'm the Deputy Political Director at New York Communities for Change. I'm going to keep this quick because we've had great speakers speak already. New York City is the greatest city in the world. It's the greatest city in the world because in the late 1800s and early 1900s, immigrants came here and busted their ass to build this city. Now, immigrants are coming here and busting their ass and building this city still, but they don't look the same as those immigrants from the 1900s and 1800s. And whole departments were created to keep them away. It's called ICE. That's why we want ICE out. I'm an organizer. As you heard, I work at New York Communities for Change, so I'm here with an ask, and my ask is for the commissioner of the NYPD. What role is the NYPD going to be playing? This weather is about to break. I'm gonna be outside this summer. People are gonna be outside. Our members, CUFS members, and Make the Roads members are gonna be outside. We need to know what the rules are. We need to know what your NYPD is gonna do to us. And we, the organizers, need to know how to protect our members. So I just want to ask this question. I'm going to leave with that ask. What role is NY? We know the role you're supposed to be playing, but that's not happening. So keep it real with us, Commissioner Tisch. What role are they going to play this summer? Because I'm going to be outside, my members are going to be outside, and we want to keep everybody safe. So that's why I'm going to leave it on that.
Another elected official that represents the other half of Bushwick, or the other side of Bushwick, a daughter of immigrants, Councilmember Jennifer Gutierrez.
Yeah. Thank you. How are we feeling, Bushwick? I'm really glad that people came out today. I checked in with everybody when I walked in and said, are we okay? Because what happened Saturday night was truly traumatic. And I want to give flowers to Councilmember Nurse because she was here all night. All night. Everyone has said what I think we all feel in our hearts, which is ICE, get the F out. You have no place here. We are not safe here with you. In fact, we are going backwards. I heard from so many people who said they were not going to go to the hospital. They were not going to Wyckoff. And while Wyckoff is a safety net hospital, it's a community hospital. It's been invested in and built by people right here in the neighborhood. So to hear from them that they can no longer seek service in Wyckoff because of what they saw on Saturday is a slap in the face. And we all should feel that. And I also want to second the ask to Commissioner Tisch because we know the rules. We've heard her at hearings say they will not collaborate, they will not coordinate. While we saw that happening, we also want to ask Commissioner Tisch why officers are not identifying themselves, why they are not saying that they are with PD. They've been here since this week. People went up to them, filming them, asking them, and we are unclear. So while you are unclear, that makes our communities even more vulnerable. While you are sitting here at City Hall saying this, that, and the other, and they're not doing that here in the ground, we are more at risk. We are not safe. So I want to conclude, everybody, by saying, ICE what? Out! ICE what? Out! Thank you so much, VP Reynoso, for having us.
Thank you so much. I also want to recognize CORE that's here. Communities Resist is an organization that has helped us in this community. NISNA, the Nurses Association, is also here. And we recognize every other organization. I just want to say thank you to everybody for showing up. Muchas gracias a todos por estar aquí con nosotros. Para los que no pueden... ¡Oh, el puente está aquí! ¡Hey! Gracias. If there's another organization, let us know. Por el puente, muchas gracias. Riceboro is here too. The whole community showed up for a reason. Esta es la comunidad. Everyone here is from here. This is our neighborhood. We care deeply about it. We protect our neighborhood. Nosotros protegemos a nuestra comunidad. Nos protegemos a uno al otro. Nos enseñamos cuando hay que enseñar. Vimos 300 personas ese día y si vuelven, van a volver otras 300. Cada vez que ellos estén aquí, nosotros nos vamos a presentar más fuerte que ellos. Y estamos preguntando al NYPD que sea un socio con nosotros, no con ellos. Ellos le pagan el sueldo, son los neoyorquinos aquí que le pagan. Ellos tienen que protegernos a nosotros, no ayudar a una organización que está atacando a los inmigrantes que ayudaron a crear este barrio aquí. Pues muchas gracias a todos. We're not going to have any questions from press. We are going to go. No hablen con ellos ahora. All right? Because I think we said our message loud and clear. There were 12 speakers that spoke, right? And everything we needed to say was said. Se tienen que cuidar porque ahorita se dice algo en la televisión que no se quiere decir. Tenemos que protegernos, okay? Protect ourselves. Love you guys. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Thank you.
Hands up! NYC! 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 Hands up! NYC!
All right. Got something from CM Coffee if you haven't yet. Make sure everybody buys a pastry or something, all right? Take care of CM Coffee. Let's go.
No ICE! No KKK! No fascist USA! No ICE! No KKK! No fascist USA! No ICE! No KKK! No fascist USA! No ICE! No KKK!
Jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido.
That's right. Go over there. Stay here real quick. I'm going to take a picture with Raj.
Raj. Come on, Raj.
Take a photo. Carlos, wait. I need to take a picture.
All right, everyone. So that's going to wrap up the press conference here in Brooklyn, New York. This is Bushwick, Brooklyn, right outside of Wyckoff Hospital, where an incident took place on Saturday night. You can check out the videos. We're going to piece together a story about it. But if you want to check it out, just type in Bushwick, Wyckoff Hospital, ICE, NYPD. NYPD was involved, brutalizing protesters who were out to protect the community. Yeah, so we'll have more details on that. But thank you for tuning in on this Monday morning. JT is going to be live later this afternoon. I'm not exactly sure what time. I want to say 2 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you look out for that. Subscribe so you get that notification. Also, this work that we do here at Status Coup is not possible without our members, our supporters. So if you can, consider becoming a member. Go to statuscoup.com/join. Sign up for as low as $5 a month. That's 16 cents a day. Also, any super chats and donations are appreciated. So yeah, if you appreciate independent journalism and you want to support us, again, statuscoup.com/join.
Like my grandson, you got something for me? No, I'm just saying. I gotta move with my tenants at 555 Bushwick. That's what you gotta do. No, I haven't seen them in a minute. Nobody's
How you doing?
They're pretty good.
Can I answer you?
Nah, I'll keep it to myself, but thank you.
No, it's cool. All right. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Everybody's clearing out. So again, JT is going to be live, I believe in Wisconsin. So again, make sure you're subscribed. And have a good day, everyone. See you again soon.